I asked the one and only Nick AR for a game to platinum.
It was challenging for me.
So, I gave Nick a brand new account that had $50 on it, and I asked him to purchase me a game that I then had to platinum. The only parameter I set for Nick was basically just no Super Meat Boy. I guess if this gets 10,000 likes, I'll do Super Meat Boy.
I do not fear this new challenge. Rather, like a true warrior, I will rise to meet it.
Alright, so I sent Nick the parameters, and this was his response. He has supplied us with the video. I only told him to basically tell me what the difficulty is, just if he's platinum the game himself, like his experience with it, or anything like that. So, very curious as to what he's gonna say. So,
Just bought the game, Josh. It's like a 4 out of 10 difficulty.
for Nick, I was expecting something like a 9. So, I'll take a 4 out of 10 right now.
I got the platinum for it like several years ago, and it was challenging for me. It's just a challenging game overall, but
The only thing I can think of is like a fighting game. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head at the moment.
it's like a 4 out of 10, like I said, so it shouldn't be too bad, especially if you save scum,
Okay, maybe not a fighting game?
which you can do. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. It was cheap.
Okay, it was cheap. I have no idea what this is.
I'm not gonna say too much about it though, but it's fun, and I hope you enjoy your time with it.
Okay, but okay, let's have a look. All right, so I'm on the account that I give Nick. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just look at how much is left in my cart, because that'll give me sort of like a little hint what sort of game we're looking at. So there's £50, which is about $60. I give him £50 to spend, and he spent £1.64, which, if you're unfamiliar, that's about $2 US. I am stumped. The only thing I can think of is like the arcade series, like the Pac-Man, the Dig Dug. That's literally the only game I can think of. But I don't think they're hard. So I guess a 4 out of 10 makes sense for like Dig Dug or Pac-Man. I'm at a loss for words. Let's go have a look. Oh, Galaga. Alright, so Galaga, relatively easy platinum, so I'm told. 4 out of 10 difficulty, roughly, and it takes about 4 hours to platinum. Now, I'm just gonna say this now, that 4 out of 10 difficulty is a lie.
You're a liar.
To platinum this game, you need to finish roughly about 30 missions, do some miscellaneous trophies, like obtain a secondary fighter, and then the absolute worst thing about this platinum, get a perfect bonus in 6 different challenge maps. More on that later. Now, in the video, Nick mentioned about save scumming. Now, all I'll say is, if you platinum this game without save scumming, you are probably an arcade god. There was also a very old glitch that you can use that worked back in the day when you could use an old arcade machine, where if you don't kill these 2 particular enemies and you stay on this side of the board for about 10 minutes, enemies will just straight up stop shooting at you. And then you can go through the entirety of the game without enemies shooting at you. Now, it can still be very annoying, especially at the later stages. So the main plan for this trophy, get to stage 31 while knocking out all the perfect bonuses along the way, starting at stage 11. And then after that, just do some miscellaneous cleanup. The miscellaneous trophies in this game really aren't that bad, besides getting a perfect bonus on a challenge stage with 1 ship. So it should be a fun one. So grab your old school Galaga arcade machine and let's platinum Galaga.
Let's
So we load up the game and I quickly realize I'm very bad at Galaga, but somehow I beat the first stage without losing a ship. And then this happened before I finished stage 2. But then in our first challenge stage, in order to get the perfect bonus, you have to destroy every ship that appears on screen in order to get your perfect ranking. This is easily where my biggest frustration and sometimes aggression came from with this game. Not too proud of it, I'm not gonna lie. But we quickly get ourselves a first trophy, and this is for unlocking a second fighter. It's a very easy trophy to get, and it makes the game a lot easier. We get another quick trophy for destroying a scorpion. You get a single trophy for destroying every new enemy that you come across as you progress through the game. We get another quick trophy for reaching stage 10. You get 1 for reaching stage 20 and 30. And then we reach our first challenge stage that we have to perfect, and that is stage 11, and we also get a trophy for discovering a dragonfly. Now, the main goal of this run is to beat the game while always having 2 fighters, just because it makes stages so much easier, and it makes the challenges a little bit more bearable. So anytime a ship will blow up, it's pretty much an instant reload of your save. Piss off, man. All right, but now we have 2 fighters, and now it's time for stage 11. I am actually embarrassed how long this damn mission took me. It took me well over 30 minutes. It's not that it's the constant failing that's getting to me. I'm fine with like dying over and over.
These are gonna wind me up, I can already tell.
It's not a simple press start and click restart. It's the constant re-downloading of your save from the cloud and then going back in only to fail and repeat this step over and over. And it takes a good 30 seconds to a minute to re-download your save. It's just rough, man. But eventually...
Oh my freaking god. Oh.
Perfect.
That was the freaking worst.
We get another quick trophy for encountering another enemy, and then it's time to take on another challenge stage.
Oh, here we go again.
And somehow...
I say as I do it first time. This game's great, man.
We get another trophy for encountering the Mosquito ship, and then we beat stage 19 and we pop 2 trophies.
Stupid trophy.
Now to stage 23, all I'll say is just look how freaking close I was.
I like it.
Missing that last one caused me to get stuck here for so damn long. It was horrible. And I just want to apologize to my controller for what I did here. And for some reason, I decided to eat my microphone here. There is quite literally nothing worse than missing the last ship. But then finally...
Oh, please, please. For goodness sake, please. Save me the freaking sanity.
Perfect.
Oh.
Then on to stage 27, a really easy one to do, and thankfully I ended up doing it first try. We then pop a quick trophy for finding a blue ship, and I did pop the trophy for reaching level 30, but my Elgato decided to not like me in that moment. But thankfully, we beat the final challenge stage.
I think that's the last one. Let's go.
Perfect.
I beat Gallagher.
Easily one of the most frustrating things I've done this year, so thank you, Nick, for that. But now it's time for a bit of cleanup. We have to destroy one of our own ships. Once one of your ships gets captured, if you shoot the ship that captured it and then shoot your ship, say that 3 times fast, you will get a trophy. Another trophy for blowing up a ship while being abducted. This may take you a few tries. It's a little luck-based just because of how fast your ship is spinning, but give it a few tries, you'll get it done.
Yes.
Now we need to get 100% accuracy in a mission. Very easy to do. If you just fire 1 bullet and it hits and then you die, the trophy will pop.
Let's go.
And the final trophy, destroy all ships in a challenge stage using 1 fighter. This could take you a few tries. I found this to be the easiest stage since you don't really have to move your ship too much. You just plant your ship in one area, and then once you destroy a wave, you plant it in another area, and you don't really have to do much moving. And as long as you have a decent trigger finger, you will get this trophy. And once I got this trophy...
Oh. Give it
Perfect.
to me. Single perfect. And the platinum retro gamer. As you can tell, I am not. But yeah, thanks for that, Nick. If you guys want to see another platinum, click on the screen.